So what can we go about? It's time to make a offer making noise for Team Richardson. Only making noise for Team Kirk today. Ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance here at ringside, and the millions watching around the world of wrestling, this is the moment we all have been waiting for.
Welcome back to the EIH YouTube channel. It's time for game 4 of the day. Team Kirk versus Team Richardson. In our final under-12s game of the weekend, Team Bounds just secured with a couple of late goals for under-12s title for Showcase 2026. And now, like under-13s, Richardson versus Kirk, we're just playing for bragging rights. Frankie Brumwell trying to feed a pass across. It's brilliant work. First test for Jameson. And it's pushed aside. Out in front again, Christie. Another first opportunity towards Jameson, the witness goalie, who got an assist as well in the first game yesterday against Team Phillips. Penalty coming up. And off to the bench goes Jameson as Team Richardson. Getting the extra skater out there. Be touched up now. There'll be a tripping call against Team Kirk.
And a penalty to Team Kirk, wearing number 14. He loses, gets 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 1 minute, 4 seconds. That's 14 for Team Kirk. A 2-man for tripping. And 0-1-2-4.
Poked away there, charging forward, short-handed moves Wolf Newton. As he's nearly brought down behind the goal, trying to scramble in front, and that just timed late by Hunter Newbegin to put that in. Now to come down. Again, flipped away, collected, backhanding the wrong side. Richardson. Push on with Josh Broder. Out in front. Oh, brilliant blocker save made by Joel Revel. Come all the way back down. As Richardson charged forward again with Crooks. Centering forward, Revel sees that aside. Newman putting through neutral ice. There's a lost stick on the play there, that hampered Newman. The Team Kirk player who lost it will collect it back. It'll be spilt by Joel Revel. Brought back out, about to go 5-on-5. as Liversedge comes out of the box.
And team Kirk return to full strength.
And be collected by Grace Adair. That's poked off by Hugh Malone. Liversedge again down the line. Brilliant full stretch to keep that in. Gilfillan is able to do that. No icing and a little deflection, so that'll be cedar side by Jameson and held on to. First 4 minutes of playing this game seen away. We are scoreless with Richardson versus Kirk. Good stick lifting coming round the houses as it's tempted to go back up to the top. Actually, the aid of Oliver Cooper Weston for Team Richardson. Team Kirk briefly had it at the point, and now it's going to be a race down. Icing will be called. Ball winds up, that goes wide, and then it popped back round to his teammate Louis Smith. Team Kirk not able to clear it out over the blue line just yet. Oh, losing an edge. Down with the boards there was Hugh Malone. Still played in deep, assisted by his point man. Malone charging forward, that goes wide and through the paint again. Newton dropped off up high towards Smith. It's curling around, that's opened up a bit of a gap there through the face-off circle. Revel will hold on to that. Another face-off of 9:08 to play here in the first. Unable to be held in at the point. It's going to be racing down again. Richardson will hold on to it. Bromwell nearly cuts off. He loses possession towards Will Newton, who Team Richardson trying to get it down the boards. 7-6 victory against Team Phillips yesterday. Bounds losing out to Team Kirk. Or sorry, Team Kirk losing out to Team Bounds, rather. Close game there. They were perfect on the penalty kill, though. They have been today so far as well. Let's see if that form can hold true, but even strength. That just tips the wrong side of the goal. Clever play, though, by Team Richardson. Will be cleared out by Team Kirk and collected by Bobby Bowers. Nearly got all the way through. If it didn't take a deflection, straight onto the stick of Broder it would have been, and he would have been clean away. Instead, he has to turn at the hash marks out towards Bowers again and cleared out by Team Kirk. A great reception. Frankie Brumwell toe dragging his way forward for Chelmsford. Man, off the post there, covered well by Jameson. Back in on the backhand. And just out of reach for Jameson. It's tucked home. And pretty much bang on halfway in the first period. Frankie Brumwell dangles his way around and adds to his goal he got in the first game yesterday. And Team Kirk lead Team Richardson 1-0. Sent into the glove of Revel, played out quickly.
Gone one for Team Kirk, scored assisted by number 5, Frankie Brumwell. Time to go, 7:32 seconds, that's 5.
Team Kirk swarm out, trying to get it out of the zone, though. Struggle momentarily as Newton gives Van up at full stretch. The kick save made, denying Hammerleinen. It can't be kept in by Kirkby. He'll have to head towards his own zone to settle the play down. Allows his line mates to get some fresh legs out there. Newton dragging forward, a great poke check, it doesn't matter as it comes loose to the top of the slot, put in by Team Kirk. They have their second in just over a minute. Dragging forward, it's a clever shot there by Lawrence Newman, trying to pull off his England teammate Joel Revel off his game, wasn't able to budge him. Trying to wrap around this time, tied up by the Team Kirk defence, and they'll push on forward, moving strongly. It's kicked away from Ball. And there, briefly gets it onside, poked away though again. And Lawrence Newman will just play that down the line. It's going to be an icing call. And a couple of changes for Team Richardson will have to be undone. Team Kirk will find themselves an ozone face-off with 5:23 to play here in the first period. Good stick lift there by Team Richardson, number 20, Frankie Wallace. That stopped the man lurking down low, getting a chance. This one's going to be dumped towards the net of Revel. It had gone wide and he had almost overcommitted, but thankfully Team Kirk get bodies in front of him. Deny the backdoor attempt. It's able to be kept in by Team Kirk. They're going to run it forward here with air. That's poked aside this time by Joseph Ball. Guildford, defenseman with a goal to his name. And now Richardson stepping forward. Revel will cover that one up before Team Richardson's forwards can pounce on it and try and put it in. Trying to pick a corner there, Team Richardson. It just goes past Revel. Stretch right through the middle. And able to control it there is Jamie Calladine. Harcombe. Winding up wide of the net of Revel again. That's loose in front. And tied it up very quick on the scramble by Lyle Cunningham. Back with Gould. Revel will just cover this one up as well. Pace of play just slowing down. The Sheffield netminder not wanting to take any chances here in the opening period. Steele putting his brakes on there down on the hash mark's going to create a turnover. Getting back quickly is Brad Ruxton, and it's tied it up very handedly by Cian Liversage. Team Kirk starting to come out again. Frankie Bromwell. Penalty coming up. Hooking is the call against the Leeds junior ninth man, Ethan Webster for Team Richardson. He heads his way down into the penalty box. Power play time for Team Kirk to extend to a 3-goal lead at the back end of this opening period. Ruxton winds up quickly. That's kicked aside. A rebounds there and a brilliant save. Jameson going post to post. And now Richardson moving forward the opposite way. Pushed aside by Revel. Ruxton having to try and detangle it out to the corner. Frankie Brumwell gets himself stuck in as well. Out to the point where Cooper Weston's trying to settle that down. Charging forward, it's Christie this time. Kicked aside. Again by Jameson. Penalty coming up. Just charging it forward. Slashing is the call and into the box this time. The Team Kirk player. Frankie Bromwell, he will have to sit this time round. That's pushed aside by the stick of the man in front. That was George Cheetham, Solihull defenceman. We're sitting wide of the net of Revel, sees that aside into the final 2 minutes of this opening period. Team Kirk trying to dive that away. We've got 35 seconds left. 4-on-4 action. Revel again taking no chances. Face off won by Team Kirk. Richardson trying to make the most of the 4-on-4. We're 10 seconds away from a power play. As ready to come out over the box is Ethan Webster. Will be cleared out quickly though here. As we go back to 5 skaters for Team Richardson. Webster hurries to the bench. Penalty coming up again. And it's a body checking call. We have 5-on-3 for 51 seconds. 60 seconds left then. We've got 30 seconds back, 4 on 4. So the power play for Team Richardson lasted a handful of seconds. As this first period cruises along. It's a great reception. Lawrence Newman, a heavy touch, won't be able to push on. Now his own teammate booking it onside instead. Has taken a tumble. There was Crooks. Outskates that one. Because Richardson back the puck. Final few seconds of this opening period. And that'll be it then. 15 down, 30 to go. Team Kirk lead Team Richardson by 2 goals to 0.
Team Kirk 2, Team Richardson 0.
So now we have 40 seconds of a Team Kirk power players with a jamboree of minors on both sides. But even a couple second long power players. They briefly went back to full strength. Team Richardson before taking another penalty, and Team Kirk looking toward their third. Onto the board here as it's going to leap over towards Frankie Brumwell as he's out the box. Backdoors there. Christie's got it stuck in his wheels. He'll backhand Valor towards the net of Jameson, but he'll stick that aside. Ruxton winds up, shoots wide with his slap shot. Now Newton. Richardson go back to full strength. Liversage charges this in, stuck on his backhand, poked aside, out up to the point, is lifted away, but Ruxton will collect and evade the pressure of Josh Broder. Oh, Bromwell. A little deflection off of his own teammate, but it doesn't matter to Jameson. And he kicks that aside. Still tangled up here, out in front, and Christie has his shot blocked, and that one rises over the bar. And a couple of very good chances towards another. Jameson can't hit the target though for Team Kirk. And fanning on that one was Christie on the back post. Now Richardson just going to want to clear this out. It's a poor touch, but have got enough space to work with. Now starting to push forward here. Off cross to the right wing, falling off. Tangled up. For being cleared out by Team Kirk as they look to set up another attack. 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Crooks. Brought on by Hamalainen. Team Kirk just able to settle it down in their own zone briefly now. Cheatham breaks out as fresh legs are out for Team Richardson. So Newman behind him, he's going to take it into the corner instead. Pressed. And round they go. High stick played out. Team Kirk carry on with possession. Bliss. Tangled up well, back check there. It's been a good shift from Guy Hine. That's nearly tipped down in front, loose, and a brilliant save by Jameson. He'll get a little bit of argy-bargy in front. He's trying to crash that home. One of the Kirk forwards, but unable to do so. Jameson with his best piece of net mining in the game so far to keep it at a 2-goal game. In front again, trying to crash it, but whistle blown early. Jameson again holds on to that one, good work. Another face-off to the left of him will come. They're already set, a couple of fresh legs for Team Richardson. And we're ready to go again. Good work off the draw, pushing forward, can't hold on to possession, but it's a bit of a mistake there by Adair, and charging comes Ethan Webster. He'll put the brakes on, trailing in. Comes ball, he'll just have to play that into the corner. Now ball, shooting lanes there, but Revel holds on to that tightly. Keeps it out for Team Kirk. Gould. Cruising Vowel in, he'll just dump it down to be chased onto. Approaching 5 minutes gone here in the second. Four more games after this to be played. We're nearly halfway through the day already. So we want to the 15s and 17s in action first, and we finish off today with the flashy flashy under 15s that we have here. That can't be tipped in by Richardson. Building up some pressure, looking for their first. That's sent over. Well, gloved down by Revel instead. Keeps his eyes in it well. Out to the point, it's sent towards the net by Gilfillan. Kept in as well by Gilfillan. Great stick by the Richardson, number 10. Now it's a 2-on-1 vote turnover instead. Richardson charging back to defenders. Team Kirk and Frankie Brumwell pin the net for their third and Brumwell's second. Team Richardson, after building up a little bit of chances down in the Kirk zone, get a breakaway along the boards. And a bit of a defensive error punished.
And that's goal to 3 for Team Kirk scored. And that's by number 5, Frankie Brumwell. Time over, give it 55 seconds, that's 5. And that's it for Team Kirk. And 1-5, 5-5.
Quickly played back and a give and go, and Richardson charging forward just onside. Now Christie. Good stick and an even better drag around. Richardson stringing together a couple nice plays. Liversedge, great bit of back checking. Denies any chance for Josh Broder. Can have a look towards the net of Revel. As halfway he closes in, probably time for a change of netminder soon, you'd think. Christie, great diving swipe by Kirkby. Clears it away from the centre. Any work that can be done down low. Chopped away, and that's going to be icing. And frustrated. A couple of Richardson players try the look, but unable to change at all. But we will get a change of netminder on an icing, quite amusingly. But no issues with that, it's just the skates that have to stay. Bo Goebel comes in. As well, Sophie Hasty. So Joel Revel and Kian Jameson's time is done now. Bo Goebel takes in between the pipes for Richardson. And probably not long away from facing the first shot. Bodies tumble over, penalty incoming against Team Richardson. Interference call going against Lawrence Newman. Face-off clearly one out there by Team Kirk, sent towards the net there of Goebel. She doesn't have to see the puck though, it just seems wide of it. Wristed in from range, tipped down onto the post. Just bouncing the wrong side for Team Kirk as they're hunting for their fourth. Winding up, couple of good sticks, knocked that back down. It will be settled by Hämäläinen. Played down the boards and collected by Team Kirk, so they look to set up. There's a little misplay there, out skating the puck, and it'll be turned back. And a penalty coming up this time against Team Kirk. We're going to go 4-on-4. 16-16 to play here in the second. This time, it's on to Newbigin, who will have to sit 2 minutes for tripping. Face off won by Team Kirk. They play this round, kept in out of a point by McAlpin. And back down in. Got a minute left of 4-on-4. For the third time this game we've had it. So racing into the corner then. Cooper Russell able to hold on to the puck, so round from Morris of Team Richardson. It will just settle that back down into the corner. Crooks charging on, 4-on-4, but a good stick there by Russell. Sees one aside, a lovely shimmy by Daniil Crooks. Trying to force a gap, he can't jam it in though as he hits the deck. Team Richardson, lovely stick this time by Alfred McAlpin, following how Kean Liversage has been on the opposite side, his opposite number. Defending well. Now Newman. Oh, brilliant work, brilliant strength. Newman trying to get Richardson their first goal. Can't pick a corner though, that goes wide. And more bodies hitting the deck. Two-on-two chance for Team Kirk, a mishandle though. As we get back to 5-on-5, their final 4 minutes. No icing here in the second period. The puck have made it anyway. The ice slowing up massively here. It's an awkward bounce off the board. It's not the worst one we've seen. It's a really bad one in under 17s yesterday. Something you've never seen before off of the metal edges along the plexiglass. Will hold the boards in on the corner. At the speed that some of them can fling the puck round at. So it was under 19s. It was Regan Kiddie. Went to rim one. And deflected directly with speed in front of his netminder. Van Mullum obviously dealt with that well. Cruising in, taking the time, but can't connect there, trying to be crafty, but unable to psych out Bogo balls. They don't even have to flinch as it cut through the paint, back with Richardson in their own zone. Ruxton just chase this down and we'll get an icing. Bromwell Quickly across on a swivel. It's recovered by Liversadge. Out in front, Brumwell looking for a hat-trick off the crossbar. And now Richardson coming along nicely. 3-on-2. Good poke check. Pressure's not done yet, though. Morris sees that towards the net of Hasties. That rams up into the netting. And out of play. 2:19 left here in the second. Richardson just bringing us back into their own zone. Kirk have been good on the forecheck, but Richardson playing some smart hockey. Trying to offer up chances offside. It goes through. Neutralise will have to come again. Newton across D to D, just settling down again. 90 seconds to play here. That's a wayward pass and a race to get on here for Newman. Is it going to be waved off? No. Just over the nick of time. I think he's chucked his stick there or got it caught up in the boards. So face off to the left of Goebel, one out by Team Richardson though, pushing forward and charging mate Lawrence Newman, picking a corner again, but he sees it in the same spot going high and wide. Twice he's had a chance like that, nothing given. One of the Kirk players takes a tumble back up to their feet, still going on Newman. That's poke Mays, he tries to toe drag it around the Kirk defence. Penalty coming up against Team Richardson. Another power play for Team Kirk. Hooking call. Into the box goes number 19, Louis Smith. Practicing the one-timers here's Lyle Cunningham as we tidy up a stick. Perhaps he's got ideas of what he's going to do here.
And a penalty to Team Richardson, away with that team, Louis Smith, 2 minutes for hooking. Time penalty, 24 minutes.
Will be kept in and charging on then. Forced very wide, still turning up. There's space short-handed, but unable to fully release it as Guy Hine. Here to get a goal this tournament. Got an assist. They'll have to come back for it in the final 15 minutes. Team Kirk will have 1:28 left on a power play. They'll still have in a couple minutes' time as period 3 is right around the corner.
At the end of the second period, the scores are Team Richardson 0, Team Kirk 3.
off and away. Third and final period of this game. As Team Kirk looking to see out of a comfortable 3-0 lead against Team Richardson. They'll be hunting at least one goal. So they've currently got to kill off 1 minute and 10 seconds left. On the Cooper Russell, on the Louis Smith penalty. And Christie looking to make it 4. Deacon on the back, and oh, that is a filthy move! Putting the brakes on, forcing Goebel to commit. And Team Kirk, at the hands of Teddy Christie, get a power play goal and go up to a 4-0 advantage in their final game of Showcase 2026. Newman. Flip down, it's going to be a couple of bodies tangling up there for Richardson. That's going to give a bit of space. Oh, Frankie Brumwell hunting for his hat-trick. He's got Christie alongside him. He's going to shoot instead of the pass. You can't blame him for it. Trying to side count both Goebels. He parks to us right in front of them. Another couple of bodies tumble over at the blue line. Both up to their feet pretty quickly though. Richardson, space over on the far side. Not able to exploit it yet with speed off the board. Trying to get back up high. Hall covers up the left point now. Angling round, filtered forward, and well, slow to get post to post there was Hasty, and if they was able to connect there properly on the back door with Newton, Richardson will have their first goal, you'd think, and nearly leaving two bodies alone down in front. Fortunately for Team Richardson, was able to get bodies in front in the end and block the pass, and now the Lycett are in a little bit of panic and will come down for length of the ice. It's a poor error there at a point and charging forward. Newton trying to get Richardson the first goal, dangling around, and he puts it past Hasty. Cool, calm and collected from Will Newton. The Nottingham Junior adds to his goal in the game against Team Phillips and gets his side on the board. Took over 32 minutes for Team Richardson to find something. But that they have done. They will not go out of this game empty-handed. Thanks to the rush and breakaway of Will Newton. And Richardson, perhaps that will spark them back into life.
And it's goal number 1 for Team Richardson. Scored assisted by number 17, Will Newton. Onto the goal, 32 minutes and 13 seconds at 17 for Team Richardson at 3-2-1-3.
Crooks sends that one in deep, it's pushed aside. We have a penalty coming up, I think. No, it's just going to go out to the zone. side. There you go again. Back for a neutral to go, this time river side of the central zone here at the Bauer Arena. Played round the boards there, caught in two minds whether to commit or not. There was Bowers and Webster. Vades was attempted stick lifts of Gould. Back up towards Bowers. He'll snatch it. Van has a loose stick as well, which briefly aids Team Kirk, and a loose shot. Ends up getting pushed aside there by Hasty. Team Kirk just looking to clear this through. They're even going to find Caladine. Lurking low, but he can't control it. Back down it comes. Christie, little pump round, can't get past, and now Richardson turning back, looking to try push it to a 2-goal gap. Give a second, loose in front, Hasty scrambles, she's been pushed into the back of the goal. And that's fortunately not resulted in too much afters from it. Richardson unable to keep that play rolling. Christie will do brilliant from Torren Rankin, actually. Like Christie flicked for that, he hasn't done so as we enter the final 10 minutes. Brumwell still looking for his hat-trick. Deking round nicely, up towards Ruxton. Kicked away there, loose in front, still not covered up, and then that's snatched by Bogoble. And they'll cover it up, 9:28 to play. Kirk just trying to see this out and hold on to their 3-goal advantage. But loose out in front, trying to tuck it home, and the puck. Brilliant work by the referee not to blow that dead as well. Spotted a puck breaking free. Charging forward, on the return, brought down was Will Newton looking for his second, and Team Kirk can't clear it out just yet. Back down low with Russell. Newbigin. Ball. Trying to push that forward, unable to do so. Backhanding that wide of the net. Collected by Broder. Ball nearly beaten around the boards. Played back instead, charging in across ice. Caught up into the bodies. A push on still. Over the bar it's sent. Down low. Up high to ball again. Batted down out of the air. Referee thought about blowing it dead, but the stick wasn't high enough. Chipped out and a little chase, 2-on-1, potentially incoming. Working hard. Here's Newton, gets the pass across as well. Chance here. Brilliant save by Goebel to deny Lewis Bliss. Blockering that aside. Didn't do anything too fancy there, Bliss. Just went pure shot power. And too many men called, and definitely against Team Richardson. And I think an apology straight away there acknowledged from Hämäläinen as he'll head to the bench.
And a penalty for Team Richardson, a bench minor penalty for having 2 players on the ice.
Offside, Richardson go, and it'll be called back. Halfway through this final period. Oh, it's a great pick-up here. Out in front to make it 5. Goebel, and a diving stick clears out of side as well. Charging back comes Richardson. Crooks nearly tripped up by Adair. Air gets involved as well, can't force the man off the puck, and charging in short angle. Richardson looking for the second, it's in! And diving over to celebrate as well. Daniil Crooks puts home the second, short-handed nonetheless for Team Richardson.
Goal number 2 for Team Richardson. A short-handed goal scored by number 11, Daniil Crooks.
Confirmation, Daniil Crooks, the goal scorer of Team Richardson's second. They certainly didn't struggle to score when we put 7 past Team Phillips. Well, we certainly have the ability to get themselves back in this game with 6 minutes remaining. 30 more seconds to kill off. Team Kirk drop that down the board. Oh, nicely kept in as well, chopping it down. That was Gilfillan. Out comes Hämäläinen. 2 minute men penalty over and done with. Team Kirk pushing on again. Back to full strength this time round. Oh, brilliant work, and it's in! Off the side there, Cal Steele tips that in. Across the face of Goebel's net. He's back to a 3-goal advantage. And perhaps any thought that Team Richardson would have had that they can pull this game back. They have quickly been evaporated by the blade of Cal Steele. Adds to his assist in the game against Team Bounds.
And it's goal number 5 for Team Kirk. Scored by number 22, Oliver Styles. Goal assist by number 20, Josh Ruxton. Even under goal time at 39 minutes.
play here. Christie trying to get on the back post, missing there. The cover up from Goebel, back with Christie. Brumwell still hunting for the hat-trick, waits on the near side post, but it goes through bodies and Team Richardson clear it out, down the other side of the ice. Kirk. Driving forward, Brumwell for the hat-trick, and he gets it! Tucks it home, dangling around Goebel. Surely putting the game to bed now. Offside go Team Richardson as they're hunting for their third goal.
And it's goal number 6 for Team Kirk, and a hat-trick goal for number 5. Frankie Brumwell. Unassisted goal of 4 minutes and 38 seconds. That's a hat-trick goal for number 5, in-handed.
Confirmation hat-trick goal for Frankie Brumwell. Charging forward now, Team Kirk with Wilf Newton. Sticked away and jumped on top by Goebel. With another face-off down in the Richardson zone. Team Kirk, spirited by Brumwell's hat-trick. They've almost found a second wind as we continue to charge on. Deflecting away to the side. A loose in front. Oh, prime opportunity. Hasty didn't get post to post. Couldn't be put in though. Charging forward, off the crossbar, Richardson. Nearly ripping one down. Newbigin. Right out in front, cutting across. Clever idea, though, from Ben Hercombe. Trying to get his second goal of the tournament, and penalty coming up the back end of the game. Up next, under-17s hit the ice. Due straight after this as Team Scotland take on Team Longstaff. Timeout called by Team Richardson, as they maybe believe that they can get 3 goals here in 2 and a bit minutes. Plan did not last long. They're going to pull the netminder as well and put 6 players out there. Yeah, right now they've got 7 as heading to the bench is going to be Bowers. So 6 on 4. Shot out towards Hasty, the rebound is there, can't be put in. Diving nearly, backdoor, and Hasty can't keep it out. First one ticked off, 6 seconds is all it took. And the power play, whatever was drawn up by the coaches, worked a wonder. They get the goal on the 6 on 4. The coaches seem to have belief as Goebel comes back into the game. 2 more needed for Richardson. Charging 4 straight off to draw. So Lawrence Newman. And they pull the goalie pretty quickly. Back to a 6-on-5. Just about kept in by Cooper Weston. Full stretch out, cleared out again, but Cooper Weston will collect. Can't centre that through. Brumwell can't put that out of the zone just yet. Into the final 2 minutes. Just went the wrong side of Brumwell as he turned his back up towards Cooper Weston. Wristed that in wide of the net. Richardson need a bit of urgency getting to these pucks as it cleared out, as should have been pinching 2 down onto the balls instead of the 1 to almost guarantee that they maintain the offensive zone, and instead we're going to have to play it right through the centre. Nicely done, charging forward. There's a gap opening for Newton, and off the back. Can't put in the rebound. Charging in, still and snatching. Oh, just tipping wide, a bouncing puck. Nearly has brought it to a 1-goal game. That's cleared away out of the zone from a deflection. McAlpin to Newton. Charging forward again. Richardson, believe, off the crossbar. What a snipe that would have been. Got to be careful here, trying to get on a change, caught in 2 minds. Now they'll put the brakes on. That's going to open up a bit of a gap. Only 3 players down in the D zone right now for Team Kirk. 60 seconds to play. Hit the crossbar, and had a puck bounce millimetres the wrong side. A good stick here, penalty coming up. And we're going to get another 6-on-4 here, as Christie is going to have to head down here, I believe. Someone's off to the box, a hooking call. But against who, Jeff? No one knows who's going to the box. Someone's going to the box. Oh, it's going to be one of the Richardson players. Well, that's a big penalty. Richardson, after hitting the crossbar to make it a 1-goal game, instead of going to have to play 4-on-5 and pray. We find 2. Brilliant stick there. It's going to bring a 2-on-2 down low. Brumwell for his 4th. Shut down by Goble. The wrap round can't be put in. And Brumwell protesting, wanting a penalty, not given. Blocked before they took it away, and final few seconds will tick away in our 4th game of the day. Our under-12s action coming to a close then. A spirited attempt in the final 5 minutes from Team Richardson, but it wasn't to be. Team Kirk will win the final under-12 games. One last chance, perhaps not to be. And Team Kirk, strong and consistent throughout the game. They beat Team Richardson 6-4.
Coming up next, we go to under 17 action with
So we're going to take a short break here. Under 17s in action right around the corner. Scotland versus Longstaff is moments away.